Hello everyone. New chair, which the birds seem to like a lot. 2,000 subscribers, which is 2 orders of magnitude greater than I ever expected, and 1 order of magnitude greater than I ever hoped for. So, thank you. As ever, it still means we still do not owe each other anything. It is still, you come here if you enjoy what I am putting up, and I do the best to make videos that are genuine in me, rather than, well, I'll keep the pithy language or the pithy side notes to another video. That is a comment I got a lot. What was I trying to knock off the Colbert Report? No. When I make the videos with the subtitles on the side, what I'm actually doing is making a video about the topic, and then as I go through and edit the video, although I should have snipped out some of the pauses, when I edit the video, any snarky thoughts that happen to occur to me at the time, no matter what they are, sometimes not so snarky, or additional information I want to fill in, I throw in as a title. Wow, they're like all sorts of fussed about something. Anyhow, I've got the screen where I can see them over here, so on another monitor. So, but one of the things that I have loved about my time in YouTube is that it has my time making videos on YouTube and dealing with people throwing arguments at me. I apologize that I cannot respond to everyone, but there are a whole lot more people who comment on my videos than there are of me. So it's simply a matter of time and energy and being flooded occasionally with stupid like the anti-white is anti-racist crowd, which, by the way, I'll go to that in a second. One of the things I have loved is the ability to spot so many different canned responses. So many times, they don't like it when I butt my head against the headrest. Oh well. When they will use, a commenter will use someone else's words. And that ticks me, that ticks me off in real life even more, because then I realize this is possibly an unreasonable feeling since they may be responding with the words they think best express what they're trying to say. However, I feel my initial reaction is to feel that the other person is too lazy to have a conversation with me, that the topic or me or whatever are not worth putting real time and attention into. Just my own little thought. And so it's been very interesting spotting who wants to actually have a conversation and who wants to spout rhetoric at me, spout predigested rhetoric. And I have met some wonderful people. And I will do a shout-out video another time, but that's coming, just because there are some neat people out there. Both people who make videos, people who do not, and people who made videos and do not anymore. And hopefully people who will make videos in the future. But an interesting thing about this seeking complexity is that when you find out where some of the stupid prepackaged rhetoric, there was, where it comes from. After the Hey Ruka vids, or during the Hey Ruka comment wars, and during the whole Fringe Elements skeptical heretic post debate, the several commenters kept coming forth with anti-racist is anti-white, and this whole mantra that goes before them, that's just the end line. And I got thoroughly sick of it. Well, someone pointed out to the true puka that there are, that this there was this website that was telling people to go spam his video. And it turns out that this website was the blog and forum of Bob Whitaker, who was a former appointee under the Reagan administration, who was the political appointee in charge of civilian security clearances. In other words, he was the political appointee who could most screw things up if he didn't sit down in the fucking corner, shut up, and let the bureaucracy do what it was good at. Except for perhaps acting as a liaison with a political office. But it turns out that the mantra of this band of a handful of people plus a few more people doing drive-by thumbs up is reproduced word for word. And it is precisely what I hate about bumper sticker slogans. And not only is it what I hate, it is unselfconsciously what I hate. The website is called Bugs, Bob's Underground Graduate Seminar, apparently on race. He doesn't use the term race realism, but or if he does, I missed it. But it's about staying on message and how staying on message is worse than being wrong, or getting off message is worse than being wrong. And it's a gold mine of stupid. It is, wow. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to link to it directly. I'm going to give you some search terms in the low bar. And I recommend that you do not access it with a browser, with do not access it with Internet Explorer. Access it with Firefox, preferably with the NoScript extension installed, or Google Chrome, or Opera with NoScript installed, or any of them with JavaScript turned off. I say this because it may be a false positive, but my virus scanner picked up something in the JavaScript, so I would be cautious. I will include a link from Rick Ross that briefly mentions him. And if I find any other, while I'm poking around trying to dig up something someone sane says about him, I will include that as well. But really, I just want to thank you for those of you who have brought complexity, and those of you who have brought clear simplicity, which is very, very rare, and those of you who have brought stupid, simple slogans to me, because I collect them kind of like dead butterflies pinned to a wall. And damn, is this a big one. Other than that, birds, and thank you for your time and attention. Very nervous birds.